Hello, my name is Grace Wanura, and this is the channel Horsepro, dedicated to empowering the amateur horse enthusiast and supporting the budding professional. If you have not yet hit subscribe, please do, and you'll be alerted to new videos. Also, if you find any of today's information valuable, please hit like. So today, as I leave West Palm Beach and wrap up interviewing, getting pro tips, watching the show, talking to all sorts of people in the equine industry, not just riders or people involved in the hunter-jumper world, I thought I would reflect today on what I have learned, even though I've been in the business for many years, even though I've been to Palm Beach many times. But this time it was from a new perspective. This time I came down with the intent to actually talk to people and get to know them a little bit more in a way that's outside of just a business sense. And what I learned is everyone that started in this business has started with a passion. Everyone that started in this business has started with a love of horses, whether they started riding at 6 or grooming or wanting to be a farrier. At a young age, people wanted to. Adults who didn't follow their dream of riding until the 30s, 40s, 50s. And yet it was a lifelong passion, or they felt a draw to it. So at the end of the day, if that is what draws us, if that is what makes us be part of this industry, then where does all the other stuff come from? You know, we did a video on barn drama and how toxic it is, and the negativity and the carrying of tales. Where does that come from? Where does that have a place in the love of horses? Where does the pressure that is sometimes put upon juniors or children to ride, because of monetary outlay, where does the feeling of a lack, that you're not good enough unless you do a certain level or have a certain horse or have a certain trainer or hit a certain level, where does this lack come from? Because that's not about the love of the horse. That is a personal journey and a personal issue. So I guess what I'm saying today is, if all these people and the people at the greatest success level still say the horse is their number one drive and that they love doing it, and that the sport, or for instance, in terms of a rider, that the sport is important, but the supportive people in supportive roles, grooms, trainers who maybe aren't riding anymore, farriers, vets, if they're doing it because initially they all got into it for a love of horses and they continue doing it, then we really need to, as competitors and as owners and as supporters in a different way, we really need to start to look at this industry in a sporting fashion, but in a fashion that we can enjoy it at any level. But we should not be compromising the integrity of the sport by taking our own personal issues into it, and or our feelings of lack or our toxic environments that may be surrounding us, and taking it to our stables, taking it to the horses, taking it to the trainers, as people who are sentient beings and can understand the difference between doing right, doing wrong. We have choices. We are the ultimate beings who can make a choice every day. Why be unhappy? We live in a world of abundance. We love horses. So remember, everyone gets into it for a love of horses. Stay with that love of horses. Stay enjoying the horses. Stay enjoying the sport on whatever level you choose to do it or however you choose to support it. But again, if you're not, then change something about the way you're doing it. But don't give up your love of horses. All of the professionals I've spoken to, all the amateurs, all the supportive roles in this business, everything, even at this level, which sometimes people say, at that level, it's just about the money or whatever. It's not. It's not. I tell you, it's not. The people are being driven by a passion. And the passion is people and the passion is horses. Or I should say the passion is horses and then the passion is people. So again, this is Grace Winura for Horsepro, and I'm very excited to presenting you with more and more video footage of interviews, pro tips, and Q&As that I was able to conduct here. Until then, live in abundance, enjoy your horses. Remember, we have a great passion and a great industry.